had no idea it'd be so hard trying to cut the avocado. And then I see this thing in the middle.
We're gonna be seeing how some of the worst cooks in America make their food. I wonder if Jack's actually going to be on this video today. You never know, maybe. And if they haven't seen him, then, you know, he should be invited, because if you haven't seen the previous video with Jack, then you definitely need to see that video after watching this one. In any case, if you do happen to enjoy this video today, then be sure to give it a like, give it a share, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because every little bit counts, and at 500,000 subs, we will be making our own egg fried rice. Now, let's get started.
You're pounding crawfish in a mortar and pestle?
I thought if you pound it, it will add more, it will bring out some flavor. No?
No.
Well, we're off to a good start, but what I love is like the little pause in the response to that question.
What's another name for a hot dog?
Frankenstein and vegetables. Franks and peas, Franks and carrots. Beans and Frank. I've never heard a hot dog be called beans before.
Hot dog's called Franks.
Oh.
You know, some people may actually call this like a blonde moment. It happens.
What do you think, the whole package of cheese?
Girl, go on and throw it in there. Go for it.
There we go. Why not? Ooh, that's a lot of cheese.
All right, I'm gonna be a little facetious, but I think she's related to Jack, because that's something that he would make. Seriously, it is something that he would do.
So,
have you ever opened a
no,
can?
my dad has always.
You have never opened a can of food? Can of tuna?
No.
Canned
What?
vegetables?
This is so embarrassing.
In your whole life?
It's always like, you know, with the lid. Oh, I'm being honest. You want me to lie?
You don't have to lie about not knowing how to open a can. If anybody that doesn't know how to open a bloody can finds himself in like a survival situation, try to avoid survival situations.
I know I'm not a good cook, but one of my specialties is breast milk omelets.
Why? Ew.
I was trying to make eggs one day, and so I wanted to, you know, a little bit more fluffy, and so I put breast milk in it.
No.
This is a first, yeah? I've never heard of this before.
And he was like, oh, this is really good.
Really?
Really?
The things that some people would do. It is strange, but you know what? If any of you do actually go to London, there is a place, I don't know if it's around anymore, but they used to at least sell ice cream made out of breast milk. It's London.
Rambunctious applause.
Jim,
Yes, ma'am.
your pan is about to burst into flames.
A chicken under the brick and a pan full of oil on high heat. What could go wrong?
I don't eat vegetables because I start to itch and scratch, and then like my hair might fall out or something. So I don't know what an eggplant is. I know what the emoji mean for the eggplant.
Something that he and Uncle Roger both have in common.
Uncle Roger don't like vegetable. Vegetable tastes like sad.
I've had blood before, but not blood sausage.
When were you drinking blood?
Admit.
First of all, blood sausage is made with blood to make the sausage, so that's why it's called blood sausage. Secondly, she drinks blood? Seriously?
Has anyone seen Goose Fat anywhere? I need Goose Fat. I can't find Goose Fat. So we got gummy bears, something I think would be as gelatinous.
What?
It looks weird at the start, but I think it's gonna be a real showstopper.
First, she can't find the goose fat, which is not that common of an ingredient unless you go to maybe a specialty place, and then she substituted it with gummy bears, which are not the same thing. Why didn't she use butter?
I'm gonna finely chop these. I've never used a knife like this.
Christina,
Yeah.
take the knife guard off. There's the knife underneath
I was
that.
wondering why, but there was no...
Surprise. Turn your knife around. Turn your knife around. Turn your knife around.
Yeah.
For a sharper cut or what?
You want to cut something with the sharp end of the knife.
You know, in the kitchen, we have like a lot of things going on, so we try to make things idiot-proof. But in any case, I've never seen anybody mistaken the knife guard for an actual blade. Never. I mean, you don't even see like Kay or Jack making the same mistakes. Maybe that's why they're not on here.
How do I do this? I have never used a grinder. Grater. Usually I don't use any of these high-tech machines.
Would you call that a high-tech machine?
A grater is a high-tech machine. This honestly can't be real. It's like each one keeps getting a little worse and worse.
I've never even seen sushi.
Could somebody print me a couple pictures of sushi? Because some of our recruits have never eaten or seen sushi. They sell sushi in drugstores.
I wouldn't think that is something like super strange to have today. Maybe not everybody likes it, obviously, raw fish. Sushi actually means another thing. It means the rice, not the fish. But in any case, eating raw fish today, sashimi, things things like this is a little more common than it used to be maybe 20, 30 years ago. But let me know, guys, if where you're living, if sushi is common today.
This cuts meat.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, why not?
Let's go.
Oh, she's cutting chicken with scissors.
Wait a minute, Rachel Ray's the judge? She should be one of the contestants, especially after seeing a few of the videos that we just reviewed with her.
Daniel is cutting a jalapeno with scissors.
Oh, look at that.
It's like an arts and craft project.
It's a nice cut, too.
We do use scissors or shears in the kitchen, but this is usually to cut through like a chicken carcass, little things like this, but you never use shears to cut a steak.
Have you ever cooked anything before in your life?
I've cooked like cereal.
You cooked cold cereal?
Yeah.
I hope that he's talking about like oats and things like this to make porridge, but something tells me he's probably talking about Fruit Loops and things like this.
I have prepared a rainbow shrimp skewer with a vegetable medley.
What on earth? I mean, I'm not gonna even touch it.
Sprinkles are good on everything.
If you want to try to get your kids to eat healthier, putting sprinkles on the veggies does not make that dish healthy. It defeats the purpose of them eating vegetables to begin with.
Try to cook and it's a disaster. People have gotten sick. I got my bacon bits. People have died. I might have killed my great Aunt Lenora. I baked her a cake for her 91st birthday. And then she died the next day.
I don't want to be the one to say it, but that's a little too coincidental. I wonder if she left an inheritance. Seriously, I mean, like, imagine cooking for your aunt, your great aunt, and then the next day, that's not good.
We have someone smashing something with a spatula.
Spatula, ain't that's what it's from?
JJ, what are you cutting with a spatula?
Chilies.
Chili.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I always cut my chilies with a spatula.
They don't know what's about to hit them.
He's probably right. They don't know what's about to hit them.
Found it like on the internet.
It's gonna be amazing. It's actually a lot easier than I anticipated. Look at this. That's so cool.
Oh no, this is one of those TikTok things that she's doing. Come on.
A lot of time on cooking.
Oh, I love hot dogs.
You do?
Yes.
Oh, you like it with noodles sticking out on it?
Never had it.
Oh, you'll love it.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna be nice because obviously she means well, but she honestly believes that taking some hot dogs, cutting them up, and then skewering each one multiple times with spaghetti is actually going to be a little faster than just getting a pot of boiling water on, cooking the pasta, and then cooking the hot dogs.
You're super flammable.
It is getting really smoky in here, man.
As a certified safety professional, I can walk into any room and recognize hazards.
He's a safety specialist. This must be like his worst nightmare. Like, honestly.
Open flames. We have raised surfaces.
Party foul.
We have people that don't really know what they're doing.
All right.
I didn't do that right.
Still on the plate.
Damn it.
It is definitely a scary place to be in.
Yeah, that kind of sounds like the average kitchen. I mean, you have all of this in the average kitchen. Raised surfaces, things sticking out, you know, open flames, people that don't know what the hell that they're doing. That is true.
Tanya. Tanya.
Goodness sake.
Oh, God, no.
What's the matter?
It's shattered. The glass shattered.
You do have to actually be quite careful whenever using any glass cooking equipment, especially if you take them out and either put them on a cold surface or if you pour cold water into them while they're hot.
Make mashed potatoes too? All right.
I guess it's the thing you use to make it with. I'm trying to beat it.
What's happening in there?
I had to mash these potatoes. It's not easy doing this.
Oh, the potatoes are hard.
Oh, we lost one.
We're at the very bottom.
Right, so normally when you make mashed potatoes, you have to cook the potatoes before you mash them.
Green bean and blueberry ham dinner. And the reason it's called a joy ham dinner is because it just gave us such joy.
Raw green beans, blueberries, chunks of cheese. Joy's dish is not a joy.
With blueberries and some other things. This sounds like something that either Kay's cooking would make or the Cooking with Jack show.
What's going on in here? This is a pound of butter.
I think it's gonna go all in that one, but that could also go to another recipe.
Is it supposed to be slimy?
Is it slimy or just moist?
It's wet. I just put water on it.
You washed your pork chops?
I felt like that was a good thing.
Okay.
All meat, right?
Sure,
It's
sure.
all No? No advice. Got it. Got it.
Well, I hope she didn't wash it with soap, because we've seen a few TikTok recipes where they actually wash the chicken or the meat with soap, which you just don't do.
Ooh, some cayenne pepper.
Cayenne pepper? You mean cayenne pepper?
It doesn't quite seem real. I can't believe that it's real.
It's cayenne pepper.
Yeah, I agree. I don't believe any of this is real. It can't be.
I had no idea it'd be so hard trying to cut the avocado. And then I see this thing in the middle, and I'm not sure if you're supposed to keep that or toss it.
She's cutting straight through the avocado and the seed. The avocado has to be like super hard if you're able to cut through the seed without squishing it, because you have to apply a good amount of force. Even with a sharp knife, it's not as easy to cut that seed.
She's putting cheese right in the toaster. Why is the toaster sideways?
Because it cooks the bread faster.
What happens to the other side of the toast? And what happens to the cheese? Because the little mechanism grabs the toast. It'll stick to it. Maybe just turn on the broiler in the oven, you know, that could do. You could also even do it in a pan, put the lid on top of the saute pan on low heat and let the cheese melt. That's another idea.
Oh man, I got shells in it. And you pretty much throw it into a bag and you put it in boiling water. I beyond love this. Oh my God, he's gonna boil it! Check my eggs to see how they're doing, and the plastic is burning. It's still raw on the inside. Oh, dude, the egg, oh man, it's all broke.
When either trying to sous vide, which is cooking in a vacuum sealed bag, or trying to cook in a plastic bag above the boil, you have to be a little careful with the plastic bags that you use, because a normal Ziploc can melt.
Jeff is ripping that chicken with his hands. Are you kidding me? You may want to use a knife on that.
I've never really cut chicken up. It's just easier to use my hand.
He's ripping the chicken apart with his fingernails. This is what a knife is for. You can cut it. You know, this kind of reminds me of that TikTok video that you see every once in a while on TikTok.
Is this a banana?
Yes, it is a banana peel. In Korean culture, they cook their dishes on banana peels or coconuts, so I just thought to throw a banana peel in there for,
Banana leaves.
Oh, so I guess that's not gonna work out too well.
Banana peels and coconuts are used to cook the food. Bizarre, huh?
She used whole peppercorns.
Whole peppercorn.
Whole peppercorn.
Imagine that. With each bite, you get a couple whole peppercorns. They just explode in your mouth, full of flavor.
I made Hamburger Helper.
What is that?
It's a callus remover.
What?
If you put it in hot water, it's okay.
A callus remover that she's using as a cheese grater. Oh my goodness. Why use something that you use on your body to take something off? That's just disgusting.
It's really sticky, and I don't know how to do this. I guess I'll just go throw it in there. It's twerking. How do you scoop this out of here?
These people need some like really hands-on cooking lessons, because this is just bad.
Okay, I think it's time to flip. Oh, you know what? Let's try a spatula.
You don't need to put like that much black pepper on the fish. It's not even fully cracked. And when you go to flip it, it is a good idea to use a spatula, not tongs. You can use tongs, but you do run the risk of breaking the fish. So a spatula is a lot safer.
This is how you're supposed to do it. She's using a microplane to take the skins off the potatoes. Finely grated potato.
So the one time you do see the microplane being used, we're using it on a potato. So we're zesting the potato skins.
Moment of truth.
Before seeing this today, I honestly thought like we've seen some of the worst on YouTube. But in any case, guys, hopefully you did enjoy this video. And if you did, then be sure to give it a share, give it a like, or rewatch it again if you want to have another laugh. And don't forget to check out the other videos as well if you want to see some more videos similar to this, the next one coming up here, or any of the other ones that I'll leave in the description down below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on any content, and I'll see you again soon. Until then, take care.